That's the end of my first joke, Chad. Should I do joke number 2 or should I call it? Man? It's totally up to you.
Just let him go, Chad.
All right. Joke number 2.
Fucking 11. We got time.
That's 11. Dallas is next.
And 49.
So this is probably going to be like 45, 50 minutes.
Sorry.
Slow build. Okay, no, but it's like...
Stop crossing your arms so much, man.
Hey, man, don't worry about what I'm doing. You played House of the Rising Sun before I got up here, man. It put me in a weird spot.
Wait, so you did know that song?
Oh, shit. All right, anyway, guy. Hey, come on. It's back to school time, I guess. I had to go to Target the other day. I saw a bunch of moms with their kids. And I remember being a kid and just like this weird fucking thing this time of the year where the adults would be like, "Was you excited to go back to school?" It's like, fuck no, man. Is there more than one answer to that question? Like, no. I'm going from doing what I want all the time to having somebody tell me what to do all the time? Fuck no. And it's like, I have a lot of anxiety about going back to school, man. And I think about the first time I ever went to school. I grew up out in rural Wisconsin. I was like the first stop on the route. So it's like a cold, dark September morning. I'm 6 years old. My mom hands me a bag and she's like, go to the end of the driveway. There's going to be a big yellow vehicle that picks you up. You're not going to know the driver. You're not going to know anybody else on the vehicle. They're going to take you to a place and they're going to teach you things. What the fuck, man? Is this Batman Begins or what? That sounds fucking dramatic. And at least in rural Wisconsin, like as an adult, I think about this now, like, what was the vetting process for bus drivers? Because my bus driver from 3rd to 8th grade, his name was Tiger. And it wasn't even surprising that his name was Tiger. You know, some people you meet and be like, oh, that's weird. This guy was like, yeah, that's Tiger. He had like fucking neck tattoos and wore dark sunglasses all the time and like, definitely hung over 5 days a week. And I just think about like the late stages of the hiring process. You know, it's like, yeah, so we're working on Route 5, the Dorchester route. We're down to 2 candidates. We got a lady named Diana who's a semi-retired dairy farmer. And then there's a guy named Tiger who just got out after 6 years of a 12-year sentence for a 916. I think we should give it to Tiger. He's had a rough go of it since the conviction, and this could be the break that he needs to get him back on his feet. And so for those 5 years, Monday to Friday, every parent in that neighborhood decided that it was the right call to trust the safety of their kids to a man named Tiger with dark sunglasses on. You know? And then we get to school and they teach us all this arbitrary shit. Math, English, history, science, and everything, and it's like, I feel like there's just like a huge gap in the level of like adulting in the world that we just like missed out on, you know? And it's cool now for me. It's like, yeah, at one point I could tell you like all the muscles and bones and nerves of the upper arm. But I walk into my basement, there's just like a huge puddle of water amassing under my water heater. It's like, dude, I never learned about this shit. What the fuck am I supposed to do? You know? Do I invest $3,500? Do I make peace with the fact that I live over an in-ground swimming pool? And then at school too, there's like, I went to Catholic school, so there was like these like ethics lessons at times. Where they do these like worksheets with like hypothetical scenarios to like put you on the track to being a well-rounded, you know, upstanding adult. There'd be questions like, somebody vandalized the outside of the school. Your best friend admitted privately that it was him. Should you tell on him? And again, as a kid, I'm just like, is there more than one answer to that question? Like, is my best friend? Like, fuck no, man. Who am I going to tell? Teachers? Fuck teachers, man. Like, I'm just kind of wondering, like, why he didn't invite me to vandalize the school with him, dude. I could have did my classic cock and ball smiley face, you know? Would have been fucking sweet. But, and then in the real world, though, there are these, like, ethical quandaries that we get into when we get to be adults that they never prepare us for. Like, I'm involved in one right now, and the question is, like, is it okay for a person to sleep with their daughter's 4K teacher? I don't know. She's so fucking hot, though. It's crazy. And I wish that, like, at some point in elementary school, a teacher and adult would have pulled me aside and been like, hey, listen, kid, just put all that policeman, firefighter shit aside, okay? You're going to be a truck driver, and when you're 33 years old, all the most attractive 24-year-olds can work in your daughter's daycare. It says pay attention in ethics class, you know, carry that shit forward. And her name is, it's kind of a double-edged sword because her name is Miss Megan and not Mrs. Megan. So there's like a availability implication there.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like, But then on the other hand, it could be like a weird blending of boundaries for my daughter. It's like, hey, sweetie, Mrs. Megan is spending the night up in my bed, so like tomorrow she's just gonna get you breakfast and take you into school. And the other issue is I got this roommate situation, you know? I live with a 51-year-old guy who looks like he's 65 and spends a lot of time on the back porch chain smoking cigarettes. And
Living life, man. I'm tired.
so I just imagine my first time getting Miss Megan back to the house. It's like, hey, listen, Miss Megan, just so you know, when we get back to the place, there's going to be a rough-looking dude on the back porch smoking cigarettes. Your first impression is going to be that he wants to, like, shank you or something, but I guarantee he just wants to talk. So we're just going to not make eye contact. Just move really fast. Time we get up to my room, we should be just fine, you know? But no, the fact is, like, I love Eddie. I didn't know he was going to be here when I wrote the bit, but like, me and Eddie have been together for a year now, and we're like domestic partners now, man, you know?
Not having sex yet, though.
Yes, keyword, yes.
We garden together, man. We clean the house together. We kind of parent together. We like do like toiletries purchases and shit. So like Eddie buys one round of like soap and toilet paper, and I buy the next round, which is why I was at Target in the first place. So I'm like looking at soap, and I haven't bought soap in like 2 years, and it's like the options are just insane. I'm just in the Old Spice department, and the first thing I see is fucking cedar wood. I'm like, damn, dude. I don't know Miss Megan that well yet, but I guarantee you that she fucking loves the smell of cedar wood. And then the next one I see is volcano, with a hint of charcoal. And I'm like, fuck, man. Like, I don't even know how a volcano would smell, but I know that it would be highly sensual. And then the third one that I see is deep sea. I'm like, shit, man, I feel like the deep sea. You know, I feel like I should smell like the deep sea. Not only is it deep sea, but it's deep sea with ocean elements. It's like, fuck yeah, man. So I buy the soap, I got to get like underwear and socks, and I even got a fold-out clothes drying rack. It's just like, fuck yeah, man, I'm adulting at a high level now, you know? So I get home, I'm taking my shower, and I'm just kind of like, what are the actual ocean elements here? I'm expecting like essence of tortoise shell or like coral reef concentrate or some shit. And I actually looked. I actually took a picture because I figured it out. So I looked, it's a lot of shit like stearyl alcohol, mineral oil, PFG 44, butyl ether, hydrogenated castor oil, and I find it C2040 Parath 10. That's the ocean element right there. And I know that from an episode of Magic School Bus. When I was a kid, you remember that shit?
Yeah.
This crazy adventure. So there's one where the school bus turns into a submarine and just takes them down in the ocean to explore all the elements and shit. And I just wonder, like, what if our actual bus drivers were Magic School Bus drivers? Imagine Tiger's like opening the door of the submarine and like firing up the smoke. This is piranha country, so just be careful. We never got those waivers signed, okay? They don't pay me overtime for this shit, so anybody who's not back by 2 is staying in the ocean, alright? So don't fuck around. Don't worry, Chad, I'm almost done. And actually on the top... He was strutting, man. He was strutting up. Yeah, man. Well, no, like... And on the topic of school bus, it reminds me, the last adult thing I gotta do, I'm working late tomorrow, so I gotta call and let him know that Eddie's picking up my daughter from daycare. So I gotta call. I just imagine, I haven't told him yet. I just imagine the conversation. It's like, hey, Miss Megan? Yeah, Louis B here. I'm not gonna be in tomorrow to pick up my daughter, so my roommate's gonna be in. He's a 51-year-old dude, kind of rough looking, you know, smokes a lot of cigarettes, misses some teeth, you know. I guess not what I'm saying. It's kind of probably the description of a guy you wouldn't really want to let into a 4K facility. But don't worry, there's a foolproof way you can know that it's actually Eddie. Believe it or not. For what he looks like, the man smells like the deep sea. With ocean elements. So you want to go out sometime? That's all I got. Thanks a lot.